I'm on my way back and decided to do a little, I don't know how you'd call it, a little chat about what it really was like to be away in that kind of environment. Totally foreign, literally and figuratively, for so long, because I do not live in an area that has big cities. I mean, I go to them every once in a while, but not like the one I've been hanging out with, two I've been hanging out with in. God, see, I'm really tired. That's one of the things. It's exhausting to be in that kind of situation, and yet at the same time, like, I'm physically tired, but mentally I'm pretty sharp, and that was the point. The point was to go and do something completely, radically different, and to recharge my batteries. Because the thing is that for the next few weeks, at least, maybe months, I will be very grateful to not have that sea of humanity. You know, I mean, if you're in a city for a few days and you don't understand really exactly how to get around in the subway and where to go, you know, whatever. But if you're there for a while, you should basically know what you're doing and how to get around. And then I would start judging myself. And I mean, I definitely remember the first most extreme fear attack. It was not a panic attack. I mean, it was like I stopped breathing completely. And I totally remember that. And that was being on a train in Philadelphia, where I lived for years and years, like 10 years, going to a different area in the city. And I was like, I'm supposed to know where I'm at. And I didn't. And that self-judgment gets to me. But, you know, and I'm going home and I'm already sitting there thinking, you know what, I have a cat that just had a major operation, and maybe this wasn't the best timing to go on a vacation. I mean, he probably thought it was great to not have to go to the vet for the first time in a whole week. But on the other hand, I think something could have happened and I missed it. But it didn't happen, or I would have heard something. So, you know, I'm already starting to try and judge myself, but I'm really being like sort of gentle in the judgment, and that is the point. And a whole bunch of RVs driving by. And I really packed this week. Well, it wasn't even a week. I mean, technically it's only 4 days, but wow. I mean, we did like 4 or 5 things every day. Oh, that's the sky, not the view. Well, the sky kind of is a view. Anyway, so I can just cycle through all of them. Remember we did this. Remember when we did this? And I'm already guilty about how I should have included more people. And I should have maybe tried to meet up with people. But that's insane. That's absolutely insane. And it would totally killed all the positive effects of going on vacation away. and not having anybody there to be judging me. Yeah. So the follow-up is it did the trick, and now it's a question of how long will this last before I have to do it again, before I'm utterly burnt. You know, because I've been really, really burnt for a really long time. And yeah, you know, my life has been like, these are the goals that I must meet, and then is a cliff that I jump off. Kind of literally. But I mean, there's nothing. It's like I have very set calendar-driven goals, and they are coming to fruition really soon. My son is starting college in less than, well, it's like 6 weeks away from now. It's amazing. It's awesome. And I literally have nothing planned after that. And so hopefully I'll go into that not having a life planned out. Calmly, now that I've had this. And you know, and really I did it on the cheap. I mean, really, I did it on the cheap. I'm amazed. I mean, I could have done this, and it could have been seriously expensive. And I think, including food for 4 days, if we spent $800, I'd be astounded. Food, gas, hotel, and all the different, and I still have things, I don't know if I'm going to put them up. And I know there's a couple I need to edit. I saw one that had a crazy misspelling. I mean, I really do have quite a bit of stuff filmed. I don't know if I'm going to put it up or not. Anyway, but all in all, having gone on this crazy little sudden trek, I mean, it was like I sort of knew that I wanted to take the kid on a vacation, but really, truly, and that was actually one of the things that really helped me. I really nailed it down on Thursday last week. So like 3 days warning. I just looked at the calendar and saw there was only really one thing that we had to do, and I could reschedule that, and for that 4 days. And I'm like, we better do it now, because I mean, when's the next time 4 days is going to be there? And again, because I could drive, I mean, these are long drives. I've still got like 3 more hours to get home or something like that. And I've been driving. Still, you know, this is, it really was very spur of the moment, and it really did the trick, and things are very calm. Talk to me tomorrow. Maybe I'll be insane again. Still, you know, get triggered by certain things for sure. I really hate not knowing what I'm doing and where I'm going and stuff like that. So, for instance, when my phone battery died, I was not initially too happy about that. And then I was like, okay, wait, I know exactly where I'm going. Chill. It's a straight line. Just go back where you came from. And it wasn't a problem at all, really, until I could get it recharged. And of course, I could have just bought some power for the phone, but I didn't. Or I could have stopped in a cafe and plugged it in somewhere, and I didn't do that either. I mean, there were options, and I just chose the ones that worked best for me. And now, again, I'm on my way home, and it did its trick, and I should probably shut up, even though this is a really great view, with my super shaky camera, which, by the way, I think there actually is a way to stabilize it, and I haven't figured that out yet, so, but sorry about that. And I'll probably do another actual real follow-up with actual tips once I've been able to wrap my head around it Anyway, bye.